I'm telling you.
25 and 25.
25 and 25. He's moving like Diamond with a little bit of inside game. These coaches telling me he can shoot. It might get crazy.
Okay. For those who don't know who that is, keep your eyes on number 44. For me, I agree with you 100%, Shaq. They have the talent. They being Thomas Edison. I think they're so good that at times they just get bored. You know what I mean? They jump out to big leads. They have these spurts of greatness, and then they're so much ahead of their competition that they lose a little focus. And that happens in sports sometimes. When you're that good, sometimes you lose focus. But to win a championship, you have to play 4-quarter games. You have to play at a high level for 4 quarters. And I think that's what the journey of the season is for, to learn those lessons as you move along, and then you approach the boroughs and then the PSAL playoffs as well.
Yes.
So, I'm glad that we're a part of that journey to watch them grow and evolve as Sage Media Solutions continues to expand our reach, going from covering one school to covering multiple schools, playoffs for all sports.
Yeah.
We do a little bit of everything here at Sage.
I think what it shows too, real quick before tip off, is that 3A is just a small step away from 4A. You know, it's being in the right situation. It's having a certain level of athleticism, a certain level of IQ. You're not far away from the top. So
That part.
that's what it shows you.
Even in the game that I worked on Saturday, they had their opponents had a few athletes that I looked at and I'm like, yo, these guys are 4A athletes.
Absolutely.
They're jumping out the gym. They're finishing hard at the rim.
We watch it, we know, man. So it looks like they're almost ready to get it going.
Getting ready for tip-off as Worrell himself is going to jump it off against Bade. Abdul Balde.
Well, let's see.
One thing
I'm
I
interested
can
to
say-
see that big man matchup.
Oh, yeah.
25 and 25. I know Balde is going to have something to say
Balde's
about
going to have to use all 5 of his fouls wisely.
Yes.
Wonderful gym here at Thomas Edison. One of the best-looking gyms in the city, quiet as kept, I've been in a few. They have the space. They have the seating. They got the lighting.
Yeah.
Everything you need to have a quality gym, they have it. Shout out to Thomas Edison for, shedding light on their program.
I seen this place on homecoming. I know once this situation starts getting around playoff time, I know it's going to get special in here.
I can't wait.
The energy.
Referees getting, I guess, their last piece of affairs in order before we get to the game. But I'm anxious, man. Let's tip it off.
And, just to speak to Richmond Hill, they're 2-2. They've experienced some success, some defeat. They're right at 200. And they're looking to just do what they do best, to come in here and just be the first one to the ball, and hopefully try to knock off what the inventors have going on as we're about to get underway.
Absolutely. As we tip it off, and Richmond Hill wins the tip. Savlat, I can't pronounce his last name, is running point. Gets it over to Ortiz Jr., who whips it to Williams Lildo, into the paint. Good rotation here by Richmond with the jump shot. Too strong off the back rim. Rebound to Balde, who brings it up and hands it over to Mr. Torre, who was the player of the game the last time I was here. DJ has it on the left wing, drives to the paint, kicks it out. Good take here by Edison. The layup is off the back rim. No, but Balde puts it up and in. Cleaning up the miss by Ainine.
Sanitation worker Worrell wasn't in position right there. It's Balde with the
yeah.
follow.
Ortiz picks up his dribble. He immediately regrets it. Like to see Worrell get a touch, and he does. Quick double team by Edison. Decisions being made. Ortiz, three-pointer, right wing is on the way. Strong rebound. Tipped out of bounds. It'll remain with Richmond.
Right there, he boxed out, causing Balde to go a little bit over the back. Couldn't get the handle, but his ball's going to stay with the Lions.
Yes, sir. We're going to work at halftime to get the last name pronunciation of the Richmond Hill guard, Savlat. But right now, he'll just be going by his first name. Good, another trap hit by Edison. Over to Savlat. Three-pointer on the way, left wing. No, rebound. Knocked around. Looks like it'll stay with Richmond Hill once again. Got to get 2 hands in it if you're Edison. Quick reset. Williams Laidlow to inbounds. Laidlow probably is his name. Worrell, big boy move, no. Blocked by Balde. First matchup of the night.
Got bumped by Nene on that.
Torre with a pump fake. Whips it over. Nene, three-pointer on the way. No. Rebound to DJ. Same team. DJ tries to shovel it in between 4 defenders is never a good idea.
Absolutely not. He's only trying to not be selfish, but right there he's got to look to the rim.
Can't see who has it there. Oh, good defense. And a steal by Malaha. taken out of Palacio's hands. Malaha pushing it, whips it. Torres 3, no. Rebound, Anine, and a reset for Edison.
Second chance opportunities the inventors create for themselves.
Whipping it. Balde drives. Balde takes. Balde flushes. 4-0 lead for Edison.
Paul Day with a penthouse date. 2 hands for safety, too.
Zavlat. Floater. Ain't nothing like a true New York City floater from a guard.
Woo. Nice touch right there, getting the floater to just drop right in.
Over the Balde. Wants to take the challenge of Worrell. Tween. Skip pass over to Anine. Into Mahala. Takes the contact, smokes the layup. Rebound. Taken by Richmond Hill. Ortiz going the other way. They have numbers if they want him. He takes it himself. Oh, off the bottom of the backboard. Maybe he forced it.
A little out of control. Not forcing, just a little bit out of control. He's got to get under his legs under him.
DJ drives. Malaha, three-pointer.
Oh.
In and out.
Oh,
that's one thing down. Edison needs to work on is the outside shooting. They can attack the rim with the best of them, but those threes fall inconsistently.
Yeah.
Savlat over to Laidlow. Ortiz. Palacio. Worrell. Cash. Three-pointer by Kajev Worrell.
Coach Brian saying that Worrell's, that's the last thing he was adding to his game. Right there, you see the triple.
If he just added that, it looked real pure.
Real fundamentals.
Over to DJ. That's the situation. Drives right. Cut off. Anine. Good defense. Good. They're moving their puppies. They be in Richmond Hill. Torrey three-pointer. Back rim. Rebound goes to Worrell. Ortiz. Back to Worrell. Back to Ortiz. They're in the zone here, Edison. Savlat whips it. Ortiz can shoot it if he wants to. He doesn't take the shot. Laidlow. Ortiz. Worrell. Layup. Good. Beautiful possession there, Shaq.
Great possession right there for the Lions. Worrell, main character in that movie. Finishing with the right hand.
Malaha bringing it up. I'd like to get the ball into the hands of DJ. Over the ball day. Thought about it. Drives right. Good feet by Worrell. Skip pass to Torrey. You gotta swing next time. Malaha. Jab step. Drives. In traffic. No. Rebound. Laidlow. Almost stolen. Ortiz pushes. Ortiz whips it. Savlat, three-pointer, short. Rebound. Good job by Richard Hill keeping the possession. Palacio over to Ortiz. Gets it into the hands of Worrell. Don't leave that, man. 25 and 25 for a reason.
Thought about shooting that one.
Good ball movement here by Richmond Hill. And they turn it over as soon as I say something.
The Inventors' defense can be stifling at times. Right there, you see example of it.
Absolutely. DJ drops it off the ball. Dave, dangerous pass, almost turns it over. Back to DJ. Float off the glass is good.
That's a high-level layup right there from a tough angle. DJ.
Clearly something he practices.
Definitely.
Edison looks with the full court press. Good idea, trying to speed him up a bit. Palacio has it. Almost turns it over. Jump ball.
Say first one to the floor right there. Torrey getting on the ground. Possession arrow. You know Greg's angry somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Somewhere Greg just screamed out. Coming on the floor is Kirk. Edison.
Uther, just such a dynamic player. He's definitely can stretch this floor. Look for him to knock down that three.
He doesn't hesitate to shoot.
Oh,
once
not
that
at all.
ball gets in the sense, he's pulling.
Jab, and it's going up.
Miscommunication there between Torrey and Kirk, and it's a turnover.
Definitely a miscommunication. Torrey and Uther trying to get on the same page right now.
First quarter, 7-6, Richmond Hill leads. Savlat has it. Over to Laidlow. Stolen by Torrey. Good hands. Oh. It'll be Edison basketball. Couldn't complete the steal, but they got the turnover nevertheless.
End result. Torrey, just, watch for him to be in that passing lane. He's very active in that passing lane. Him, DJ, and also even Anine at times. They're very tenacious guards.
Absolutely. Great motor I saw from Torrey. When his team started to, get bored, he was the one that kept them focused. He started calling his own number, even, in fact.
High energy player. He would definitely call his own number.
DJ hands it off. Anine looks to take good hands there by Savlat. Been impressed with Savlat's defense here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Savlat sitting in his defensive stance. Almost got the turnover.
DJ drives left. Over to Kirk for three. It's too strong. Rebound over to Anine. Gets it out. Three-pointer. No. They got to attack the rim. Edison, you're settling for these threes. Savlat up ahead. Good job getting it to your point guard, Ortiz. Slow it down if you're Richmond Hill. Pass to Worrell. Whips it top of the key. Three-pointer on the way. Oh, in and out.
Lions are getting the look they want, too.
Mm-hmm. If you're the Lions so far, you feel good about this first quarter.
No question.
Anine float on the way. Good.
I was going to say the inventors won't gather a bunch of empty possessions. They'll eventually do that as Anine getting inside.
Good hop step there by Anine and a travel called on a Richmond Hill turnover. That full court press, once you get sped up, you start doing things. Your body does things that your brain just doesn't want it to do.
Absolutely. Pressure. That pressure, some people panic, some people are calm, and right there he was not calm. Inventors basketball.
DJ driving right, gets into the paint, picks up his dribble, drops it off the ball. Day pulls up for three. No, rebound over to Laidlow. Good hands hit by Torrey, but that's got to be a foul. Yes, it is. Reaching foul on Torrey.
But, we see guys do it. You cannot bring the ball down like that. Thankfully that was called a foul, but normally those are steals or rips, and, we don't want that.
You get the rebound, keep it high.
Keep it high.
Ortiz walking it up. Savlat on the left wing. Over to Worrell. And another foul. Well, kickball call this time. It'll remain Richmond Hill basketball.
I think we're having a clock issue as well. I'm not sure if the refs realize it. Nonetheless, they'll get it square.
Just under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Thomas Edison leads Richmond Hill by a score of 8-7. Not the kind of first quarter we've grown accustomed to from Thomas Edison. Credit to Richmond Hill. Laidlow. Palacio drives. Tweens in that spot. Very dangerous. Ortiz for three. No. Rebound.
Look at
Worrell. Big scrap. That's what you want to see. The bigs fighting for rebounds.
Yeah. A couple of his rebounds is via takeaway.
Oh, yeah.
He right there getting scrappy for a rebound.
What I'm noticing is that Worrell's using his size to clear out, but Balde is physical enough, and he's using his hands to swipe once he gets the rebound.
Absolutely.
Good hands and a steal
pass.
Behind the back by DJ. Up ahead, Anine takes the contact and lays it in.
The wherewithal right there. DJ sets that play up. Spin pass, gets it out to Torrey. Torrey finds Anine in transition.
So casual with the behind the back.
Oh, my goodness.
Laidlow drives. Savlat for three. In and out. Rebound, Laidlow off the glass and in.
Laidlow. The offensive rebound, and I will say, there's a lot of second chance opportunity points in this game, Ray.
DJ over to Anine. Back to Torrey at the top. Kirk at the buzzer.
Udirk stepped out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Great defense by Richmond Hill, rotating and forcing that baseline turnover. Three seconds remaining in the first quarter. Enough time for a full court heave.
Don't want to foul if you're the inventors.
Laidlow to inbounds. Gets it over to Savlat, and he's just going to clock it. And at the end of the first quarter here at Sage Media Solutions, Thomas Edison leads Richmond Hill by a score of 10-9. Defensive struggle, but I like the energy from both sides, Shaq.
Yes, definitely a chess match first quarter. Like, we've been a part of a bunch of those plenty times. Sometimes a team's style and approach, it throws your game plan off kilter. And I feel like the Lions' approach and, the presence of Worrell being an anchor down low for the Lions is making it tough with those guards that love to attack the rim, like you mentioned earlier.
Absolutely.
So when the jump shot isn't falling, Now you're able to stay in a game with the the bigger dog in Inventors and be able to stay in that fight. So
It looks like Richmond Hill is just they're not. Yeah, there were some turnovers, but generally speaking, they're not bothered by the pace.
not at all.
When they tried to press them, with the exception of a travel and I think maybe one steal off the trap on the left side over there, they're generally comfortable playing against Thomas Edison. And if I'm Thomas Edison, I might want to instead of waiting until half court to press them, I might want to do a full court press.
Absolutely.
Try to speed them up even more because you don't want a visiting team to get too comfortable and you end up in a dogfight in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. And the Edison Inventors, they were up on the Dolphins from Beach Channel. They kind of got off to a slow start, and you look like the Dolphins were going to have the Inventors number. But the second quarter has been proven to be pivotal for the Inventors because I believe you'll see Coach Ryan's full court press like you mentioned.
Turn the volume up right here. But they do have some guards over there at Richmond Hill who are comfortable handling the ball from the looks of things. I've seen Laidlow handle it. Ortiz is their point guard. And, of course, Savlat been very comfortable moving his feet, dribbling the basketball. So they have the right kind of formula to deal with a pressing team. You have multiple ball handlers. It makes life a little bit easier.
In my opinion, the Inventors' spark normally comes from a Torre or a DJ. So look to see DJ try to put a couple baskets together or Torre to get a 3-4.
Good ball fake there by Worrell. Back up to Savlat. Laidlow has it. Ortiz pump fakes. Takes it. Floater. No. Rebound. Up ahead to Torre who's going to push it. You know he's going to go. Has DJ with him. Takes it himself off the glass and then beautiful scoop layup there by Torre.
Torre's just a blur in transition right there. Knew he had the speed to take Savlat to the basket. He does.
Talk to him about that scoop layup on Saturday. That is his go-to move, that right-handed scoop.
That's where Torre kind of shoots his own self in the foot right there because he gets a little too overzealous on defense. He wants that steal. He loves scoring in transition, but he's got to be a little bit more disciplined right there.
When you're an energy guy, that's the gift and the curse.
No question.
Ortiz has it. I don't think they've made a substitution, Richmond Hill. Same five that started the game. Savlat for three. Boom. 3-pointer in. We are tied at 12.
As me as he was trying to take and how he's got himself open, I knew he wouldn't miss for long. Savlat.
Coach hasn't reacted to any of his shots, which means he has a green light.
Absolutely.
Kirk up fake, drives left side, pull up on the way is good. Big boy move right there, Shaq.
Pro move right there. Didn't go all the way to the basket, didn't want to force it. Right there, nice touch.
Mahala back on the floor for Edison as well. Trap on the corner, good defense, great feet. Good job trapping without fouling by Edison. And as soon as I say that, I think they call a foul. It looked like a foul on me from my vantage point, but they called it nevertheless.
Looked pretty clean, but refs saw otherwise. But good trap right there from the Inventors.
They might not full court press, but they're trapping you as soon as you cross the half court line. Over to Worrell. Savlat has it. Palacio. Ortiz. Jab step. Laidlow. No. Rebound to Mahala, who loses his feet out of bounds off the foot of a Richmond Hill player. Edison basketball.
A hustle right there from Alaha. One thing I do notice, everybody on the Inventors takes on the job and the role of rebounding. No one's exempt.
Oh, yeah, they crashed the boards. Kirk over to Anine. DJ takes the left side. No. Over to Ukirk for three. Oh, another miss. Mahala has it. Get it back to Ukirk. Good give and go there. Mahala flushes it home.
Textbook player, give and go right there. Malaha giving the ball up and cutting right back door for the two-hand flush.
Make sure to use two hands for security. Turnover here as that half-court trap works. Torre has it, lays it up and in.
Torre had a wind-up ready to go and fly right there.
Yeah, you got to do some more calf raises. He's almost there. 18 turnovers I score. Pardon me, as Edison has upped the pressure. Quick 6-0 spurt after Richmond Hill tied the game. Laidlow for three. No, rebound. Anine skying for the board. Now he's pushing. Guarded by Palacio, he slows it down. Over to Mahala. And a foul on the floor.
And you notice when the Inventors know they have you rocked and off kilter because the team starts moving as one in a certain way. It's the approach. You can tell. The pace picks up, and they look more sure in themselves. Inventors right now, rolling.
when the pace picks up, the team that's getting pressure loses their fundies. DJ with the take off the glass and in. Might need a timeout if you're Richmond Hill. And there it is.
You know, like I said, it starts with either a Torrey or a DJ. This time, Torrey getting it started. A couple of fast break layups, seeing the ball go in. Now DJ throwing his hand in the pot.
Oh, yeah. 8-0 spurt by Thomas Edison. As you said at the top of this quarter, it's usually the second quarter where Edison starts to lean into that press. And after Savlat hit the 3 to tie that 12, they immediately go on an 8-0 run to create some distance.
Absolutely. Defense does start or contribute or turn into offense. And right now, the Inventors using that to spark this 8-0 run.
What I like about the 20 points they've scored so far is it's been a complete team effort. One guy hasn't necessarily stood out too much. You've seen Mahala do some things, Torrey do some things, DJ do some things, Balde do some things, Udkirk do some things. A lot of talent on this Edison team.
No question.
Lay low to inbound. Edison setting up what looks to be a full court press. Into Ortiz, got to move it. Good job, gets it to Worrell. Rule number 1 when you're getting pressed, don't dribble the basketball. Back to Worrell. One-on-one posting of Udkirk, he kicks it out though. Good defense here shown by Edison. Dangerous pass and a turnover. Up ahead, Anine chased down by Laylow, but it's not enough. 10-point game.
As I always tell you, which is Coach Brian, as I've says, no one-handed passes right there. Couldn't pull the ball back on there. Led to a turnover. Points.
They just passing another near turnover. Back to Laylow. This full court press giving Richmond Hill worries.
Definitely.
Worrell has it. Got to call your own number, 44. Over to Ortiz, guarded by Anine. Double team lurking, and another steal. 2-on-1, 3-on-1 break if you want it. Pull up by Anine. Gets the roll. 24-12 was our score.
Great, just right there. Anine falls right into one. Mid-range is not dead, Ray.
Not at all. Basketball is better when the mid-range is involved.
No question.
Savlat double teamed immediately. Over to Worrell. Give and go to Savlat. Takes it up the glass and in. Good basketball shown by Richmond Hill.
Right there, that was probably one of the better possessions I've seen from the Lions today.
DJ sets it up. Toure thought about it. Gives it off to Udkirk. Floater is good.
I mean, his touch from mid-range to outstretching to the three-point line is a sight to see.
Absolutely. Whoa. Much better press break shown there by Richmond Hill. Again, it's easy to beat the press when you're not trying to dribble through it. Dangerous skip pass, and he throws it out of bounds.
Well, before that pass, I was going to say the first step to a press is to not panic.
I've been a jinx this whole game, Shaq.
The first step is to not panic. You know, you got to be calm under duress. They say if you're not thinking if you're panicking, so you've got to, not panic, think, and see where's the best position to go through this press.
DJ, top of the key, too strong. Rebound to Udkirk, who just pulls it up right away.
Oh, my goodness.
No hesitation. That jump shot is pure.
I believe Udkirk has made his last 4 field goals, if I'm
yeah.
not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Anine with a steal.
Thought about it with the elbow jump shot. Mahala, 3-point on the way. No. That shot missed by Ureri. Rebound to DJ. Skip pass over to Udkirk, who's never going to hesitate. Pull up again, pure.
Goodness.
He's giving you an exhibition of baseline middies.
That kid is hot. Hot. You hear me? Cool him off with a timeout, Coach Brian. Whew. Oh, my goodness. His last 5 field goals, all hitting the bottom of the net. No rim.
The end of the first quarter, the score was 10-9. So far in the second quarter, Thomas Edison has outscored Richmond Hill by a score of 20-5. It's levels.
Quick. I'm telling you, this team has a switch, and they do have slow starts. Do not get me wrong. That is something that they do have to fix, but when they get it going, man, It's a sight to behold.
Against better competition, they'll build leads that you have to chase them down. You hate to chase, especially at the high school level. High school teams know how to hold leads.
Right. Exactly. This team can creep up on you. You think you've got them cornered, and next thing you know, you're chasing them the entire game. Having multiple threats on the floor, and Malaha and Udirk and DJ and Torre. This creates a lot of situational matchup issues.
Oh, yeah. And again, it just speaks to I worked in high school for 9 years. I watched a lot of basketball practices. I've seen the press work, and I've seen the press beater be practiced.
Yes.
I know that they've been trained, they be in Richmond Hill, but the players, sometimes their instincts get away from your teaching. They teach you when you beat the press, pass, get it to the middle of the floor, find your teammate. Just keep the ball moving until you get into your half court. The players of Richmond Hill have to resist the urge to dribble the basketball against this press.
Yes. That's exactly what has to happen, because every time they've dribbled, this led to a turnover.
Immediately.
So,
and when you're a good defensive team like Edison, the referees give you the benefit of a whistle. Certain teams, they'll call those reach-ins a foul.
Absolutely.
Ortiz. They also need to work the middle of the floor. They keep trying to attack the wing, which plays right into the Edison double team, and another turnover. DJ, spin move,
man.
layup with the left is pure. DJ, reverse spin, left-hand lay.
You know that move right before your clothes about to come out the washer, Ray?
Man.
That spin cycle.
Spin cycle. Worrell in traffic.
Oh, my goodness.
Blocked by Ukirk. Worrell gets it right back.
Man.
And that's why he's 25 on 25, people. Unrelenting big boy basketball right there.
Worrell with a monster under my bed layup right there.
Oh, yeah.
Was denied at first, but still stuck with it.
That's a weight room layup.
Absolutely.
Mahala. Guarded by Palacio.
Uh-oh.
Ureri drives. Good defense once again. Forces a shot. Got to use your teammates next time. Foul called against Richmond Hill. Ureri inbounds. Ukirk, three-pointer on the way. Ooh,
oh my
in
goodness.
and out. Palacio back to Ortiz. Picks up his dribble. And another, gets it back. But then here's a turnover, but it's out of bounds. We got to raise those rims for these games.
But Lions struggling to just get something, consistent going. They get, buckets in transition, but ever since the second, they've not been able to score.
Ukirk, up fake, pull up, off the back rim, rebound to Anine. Oh, spins off two defenders, lays it up and then off the baseline. My.
Out of a double team right there.
Are we just taking turns aiming for highlights and another turnover? The press is turning into a hellacious second quarter for Richmond Hill.
18-point lead for the Inventors.
DJ walking it up. Just over a minute remaining in the first half. Drops it off for Nene for three. No. Oh, wait. Rebound to Richmond Hill. South lot over to Laidlaw. You need to push it, Laidlaw, and he does. Keep going downhill. Ortiz for three. Off the side of the backboard. Here comes Edison. Anine, who's been a star in this first half. Over to Udkirk. Double team.
Oh, my goodness.
Spin move. Pull up. Yes. Ooh. Kirk.
Oh, my
And these boys.
Oh, my
36-16.
The last three spin moves I've seen have not been wasted. You understand? Not been wasted. DJ, then Uchenna, and now Udkirk.
They're spinning away from double teams and getting saucy.
Exactly. Not just the move, but the finish as well.
Savlat has it. Over to Ortiz. Three-pointer on the way. Cash. Much-needed bucket for Richmond Hill. 36-19.
Lions needed to see that basketball go in.
Over Ukirk, who's feeling it. You know he wants it.
Uh-oh.
Guarded by Worrell. Isolation basketball here. Tweens. Drives right. Drops it off. Mahala for three. No. Rebound. Ortiz. 2 seconds left. Not enough time to get the heave off, but a very entertaining second quarter leads to a big lead for Thomas Edison as they have a 36-19 advantage over Richmond Hill here at halftime at Sage Media Solutions. I'm Ray Jarvis alongside Shaq Mitchell, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. While you step away to get a bev or something, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, hit the notifications bell, lock in with all things Sage Media. We'll be right back. We are back here in Queens. Thomas Edison leads Richmond Hill by a score of 36-19 as we get ready for second half action. I am Ray Jarvis alongside Shaq Mitchell here for Sage Media Solutions. Shaq, you kind of almost written the script of this game. You said it would start slow. Then in the second quarter, the pace would increase, and Thomas Edison would start a certain dominance. Talk about that. You laid it out for them to play it out. What did you like? What did you not like?
I just love that they knew when to turn it on. It's like, all right, we had a slow start. They didn't hang their head. They didn't, get stuck in that first quarter. They said, all right, slow start. We're hanging with a team that maybe shouldn't be hanging with us. Let's show them levels. Let's show them differences, and immediately came out and did just that. Forced a bunch of turnovers. Started getting their main guys involved. Kirk, their role players, playing to a star level right now. So, look for the Lions to respond, but the Inventors have a DNA, and when they play to their strengths, that is their DNA. It's forcing turnovers, high-paced offense. Let's see if the Lions can come back and do what they need to do to get back in this game.
The best part of it for me, Shaq, is it looked like they didn't even break much of a sweat in the second quarter doing it. It was a very casual, massive second quarter for Edison. They stuck to their principles. They played their game. They built the lead, and they just kept applying the pressure. Now the challenge for me personally is for them to keep the mentality heading into the second half because they tend to get bored in the third quarter at times. I'd like to see that intensity maintained.
Possible lull period coming up, but we'll see.
Torrey, stolen by Worrell, on the money.
Lazy pass right there from Torres.
Ortiz bringing it up. Worrell applies pressure over to Ortiz. Back to Worrell, in the paint, up and under, left-hand layup, no. Rebound to Udkirk, who looks to push. Haven't seen much of Ball Day since Udkirk went on that heater. And I get the sense it might remain that way for a while.
Udkirk also might have exonerated Ball Day from foul trouble as DJ gets to the basket.
With the scoop and lay. Ooh,
you see why he's the captain, fearless, always ready to attack. And has a plethora of finishes in his book.
Great instincts to drive in traffic. No one to institute that scoop. And another turnover. Udkirk again. Up ahead. Mahala. Layup off the scoop and in. All right.
A little bit of English, a little bit of spin.
Little Austin Reeves action right there.
Definitely out of Reeves' layup packets right there.
Another double team. Another turnover. Toure has it. And he brings it back out. Good decision there by Torrey. Reset at the top, guarded by Laidlow. Drives middle. Should be on the foul call. No foul call. There it is. Or is it a timeout? Timeout called by Edison, but that was an entire foul, reaching and a foul to the body.
A few fouls, blocking, reaching. It's okay.
Have to call the police.
Coach Ryan in there to save Torrey. But as you can see, the Inventors came out just a little bit lazy on that pass right there, but they got it back, caused a couple of fast break turnovers. The Lions have got to get poised. Too many empty possessions. They've got to get it back on pace.
It's too many times where they go to the wing. They're not attacking the middle of the floor.
Right.
They're going to the wings on each side, and they're going right into the trap, panicking, and then turning the ball over. You got to attack the middle of the floor against Edison, or you won't get any success.
Absolutely. And what's important is that you adjust to the press, because once you adjust and you break that press enough times, sometimes a team will come out of that press.
Right.
So they have yet to, successfully break that press consistently to where the Inventors feel that they should call off the dogs.
I'd like to see the guard bring the ball up to the floor, up the middle, have Worrell set up by the free throw line, and he could dictate traffic off the catch.
Absolutely.
Keep the ball high and see where his teammates are.
Yeah.
DJ has it, running a bit of a weave over to Touré. Dangerous pass to Udkirk. Backdoor cut by Malaha, and the layup is good.
That's their play that, kind of generates offense. It's like a motion play. They pass amongst the guards. Right there, though, Udkirk with his eyes up, thinking the defense, had it figured out, and found Malaha for the sweet finish. And a turnover right there.
This is becoming one of those burn the film games.
Yeah.
And Niñe has it. Gets it to the middle. That's the difference in offenses. They are working the entire floor, but they work the middle specifically. Udkirk, pull up. No. Rebound, Worrell. Look to push if you're Edison. You take it, T. This is another thing. Often misses. If you're against a pressing team, you got to run on misses. Get the rebound and push. Good job attacking the middle. Palacio. Ortiz. Layup off the glass, no. Rebound to Anine, who's going to push. Edison does not hesitate to run. Anine for three at the top of the key. And finally a three-pointer falls for Edison.
Anine, he's averaging 12, 5, and 2. But he's such a more than what his stats show. Is another
left-hand layup and a timeout called by Richmond Hill.
I was just going to say, Uchenna Anine is such a special player for the Inventors. He's always in the passing lane. He's a great, floor general when the ball isn't with DJ or with Torre. He's another extension of the guard. And right
Absolutely.
there you can see showing off the shot from the perimeter. Then he can get inside. He has a plethora of finishes. Him and DJ, between finishes at the basket, I see some pretty special stuff, right?
They understand the importance of using the backboard, finishing with both hands.
Body control.
And having body control.
You understand?
And
yes.
dexterity.
Absolutely. And, where would this team be without Anine? You could tell he's like their heart and soul. He's the guy that they go to when stuff is tough.
Anine, like I'm seeing DJ get interviews. I'm seeing Ishmael get interviews.
He's trying to come to the table.
It's my time to get to the table, you heard?
Right now, it's Ukirk might have his headset. We'll see, though.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of time.
Again, this is homecoming day here I would have expected a bigger crowd, but it is super cold outside. Maybe they did something earlier in the day. I saw the kids rocking their pajamas. It must have been pajama day as well. Good energy.
Great energy as the Lions talking it over just a little bit longer. Hopefully they put a dent in what's going on right now.
Edison's enjoying themselves a little bit too much. Don't lose focus. Worst thing you could do is disrespect your opponent on the court.
All right.
But the body language of Richmond Hill is very telling right now. Inbound on Ortiz. Again, goes right to the wing. Habits beating him. Gets it to Worrell in the middle. Take your time, Worrell. Has it. Dangerous skip pass. And it's nearly turned over. You can see the Richmond Hill players are kind of unsure of what to do once they get the ball.
They're not really able to take more than one dribble or more than one step before seeing a double or a trap.
And keep the ball high. Don't even dribble it. Hold it. Take your time. Assess. Trap right in the corner. Good job. Right to Laidlow, who almost gave it away, but he's fouled. The Richmond Hill offense has gotten a little bit chaotic. They got to get back to their principles. As long as they stick within their principles, they'll be all right. But it's easy for me to say sitting here on the sideline. When you're getting trapped and pressed, it's hard to think.
No question. I haven't seen too many free throws to this game
as
well.
It's been a clean game.
It's been a clean game.
DJ walking it up. Guarded by Ortiz. Drops it off for Toure. Anine for three. Off the front rim. Rebound Laidlow. Catch and go. Savlat has it. Driving right. Ooh, a little spin move. All right. Dangerous pass to Worrell. Palacio. Over to Laidlow. Swing, man. Got to swing that ball. Torrey has it. Layup pinned off the glass. Laidlow took out all of his frustration on that block and pinned it on the backboard and the rim.
Oh, my goodness. Laidlow. Hunt him down.
Blocked by Laidlow.
And it's going to be their basketball by way of possession arrow.
Sit down, Greg. It's okay. Calm down. Have a roti. Have a drink. You'll be okay. Up ahead, Worrell. See, there you go. Oh, good tween there by Savla. Tween in the take with the left hand. Oh, everything but the finish. Man. Out of bounds off of Mahala. Out of bounds off the hands of Mahala. It'll be Richmond Hill ball. At the moment, score is 47-21. 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third quarter. We're having some score bug issues, so I'll try to keep you abreast of the score as Ortiz knocks down the three. It's now 47-24.
Ortiz lining up his second three of the game.
DJ over to Anine. Toure for three. Short. Rebound. Mahala back to Toure. Swings to Anine. Swings to Ukirk. 3-pointer on the way.
Ukirk having a tremendous game right now. In double figures.
50-24 is the score. Stolen. Good deflection by Mahala up ahead. Anine back to Mahala. Too unselfish there. Should have took the layup.
All right, Malaha wanted an alley right there. Yeah, some bad intentions on that break.
Absolutely. Lay low. Over to Worrell, who attacks. Over to Ortiz. Pack to Worrell under the rim. Triple team. Ortiz for three. Cash.
Ortiz starting to heat up. Second 3.5. He only had one in that first.
Ortiz with that three-pointer makes the score 50-27. Thomas Edison. Anine kicks out. Mahala thought about it. Should have shot it. Got too cute. Nearly turns it over. Anine resets. Gets downhill. Blows by Savla. Hangs. Doesn't finish. Rebound to lay low. Gotta push it. Gotta push it. Over to Ortiz. Floater on the way. Off the side of the rim. Tries to throw it over Udkirk, but he didn't do enough. Up ahead. Miscommunication between Anine and Udkirk. But they reset it. And almost a dangerous snatch right there. Whoa. Torrey has it on the wing. And it'll stay with Thomas Edison. Substitution for Richmond Hill.
Uriri's going to place Malaha.
Abreu on the floor for Richmond the first time today. He comes out. He comes in for Palacios' first rest of the game. Uriri for three. In and out. Rebound to Worrell.
He got hot against that Beach Channel game, so watch for that.
Ooh. I don't know if he got dropped or he tripped. Worrell. Step through, layup in traffic.
Might have had that swatted by Udkirk.
DJ on the push. Doesn't have the numbers, but he's going anyway. And that's punched again by Laidlow.
Laidlow.
Ortiz over to Savlat. Go. Savlat attacks. Off-balance floor for Richmond Hill to get a. Now they have better spacing. Good job on the cut by Savlat. Worrell, pump fakes, attacks, layup off the glass and in.
What a take right there. Worrell handling it himself.
Score is now 50-29. Thomas Edison leads with 1.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Udkirk pull up on the way. Pure.
Udkirk is on fire tonight.
Udkirk is a flamethrower. 53-29. Edison leads. Savlat to respond. Too strong. Kicks it out. Laidlow has it. Got to take your time, Laidlow. Oh, splits a double team. Over to Ortiz. Pull up on the way, short. Ortiz gets some rebound. Oh, little Euro there. Rebound, Worrell off the glass and in.
When the house needs cleaning, you call Worrell. Cleaning the glass right there.
Yeah, get the Windex. Get the Fabuloso, whatever your product you want to use.
I'm a Ponsol guy.
Can't go wrong with that either. Udkirk drops it off. Uriri lays it in. Udkirk said, hold on. That microphone is mine.
Yeah, he's definitely put on today.
Savlat. Over to Worrell. Finally gets a one-on-one matchup. Drops it off for Savlat. Tap. Worrell with the rebound. Gets stripped. Don't know whose basketball that's going to be. Oh, it's going to stay with Richmond Hill. Tough call the referee had to make there. Better him than me.
Starting to see Worrell why he's such a tenacious rebounder. Just playing taps to himself right now.
He doesn't even jump high, but he makes enough room, and he goes and gets it. Anine gets his first rest of the game. Achilles Pinkai in the game now for Edison. Savlat. Worrell. Step back three on the way. No. Rebound to Pinkai, who pushes. 7 seconds left. Time for one more shot. Toure, unaware of the clock, throws it up at the buzzer. And where I'm from, we might call that treetop or something close to. But at the end of the third quarter, the score is 55-31. Thomas Edison leads. We are Sage Media Solutions. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, hit the notification bell. Follow us on Instagram. Lock into all things Sage Media Solutions as we bring you high-level high school hoops here. No breaks. We're from football season right into basketball season. Eagle, Thomas Edison, over the mat.
You know, at the end of that quarter, Ray, I thought that, you know, the Lions were going to start to chip away. They started to go to a run where I'm like, you're not going to come all the way back in this game, but you can get it to a manageable spot to where you can make a run in the fourth. They didn't let it get too out of hand. 24 is high. It's going to be very difficult to come back in this game. But what the Lions can do is try to make this thing close. You know, you never know what can happen. There hasn't been too many foul calls in this game to play in your favor. So they kind of been letting them play. But if you can start to draw fouls and maybe slow this game down, you're not down and out just yet. This first couple of minutes really, really matter in terms of if you're going to be able to work your way back. But with the inventors starting out with the basketball, I don't like the Lions' odds, but we will see.
I think what ended up happening there was Edison finally played a clean third quarter, and that made all the difference.
No question. They definitely put it together.
Udkirk drives baseline. Good defense by Laidlaw. Been very impressed by Laidlaw in the second half, bringing a lot of defensive energy.
Udkirk could be called for steps right there.
Soda into the game for Thomas Edison, getting his first tick of the afternoon. We have not seen Baldwin. I hope all is well with him because he's an integral part of the team, and he hasn't been in since the first quarter.
Yes, I definitely have noticed that. But, you know, you've got found money in Udkirk, and I think Coach Ryan wants to stick with that.
I think he's riding the hot hand.
Yeah.
DJ drives left, kicks out. Soda over to Udkirk. Back to Soda. You know he wants to pull. Drives right, almost turns it over. Ureri has it, and in fact, they do turn it over. Soda, eager to make something happen, turns the ball over. You got to take your time.
Sloppy possession for the inventors. That's the type of things that can get you at least cut down on you quick.
Ortiz has played every minute of this game. Almost turns it over. Savlat has it. Palacio. Back to Savlat. And a turnover. Up ahead, Toure. Good job. Smart decision by Toure. Ureri, pull up on the way. Three-pointer off the glass and in. The bank is open. Citizens, Chase, City, TD, you name it. The bank was open. The take, and a rejection by DJ.
DJ said, give him a taste of his own medicine right there.
Revenge is a dish served cold. Ortiz rejects the screen on the spin. Savla for three. Cash.
Savla. What a Tracy.
Toure back the other way. Smokes that layup. Say no to smoking, kids. Almost a travel. Over to Warrow. Gets downhill. Laid low. Three. Pure.
Laid low, but he kept the form high. You understand me, Ray? For three.
58-37 is our score. Approaching 6 minutes remaining in regulation. DJ looking to respond. Cash.
DJ's first.
Por favor.
You won't believe if I tell you this. That is DJ's first three on the season right there.
Get out of here.
His first three on the season right there.
Wow. He's been taking them.
He just hasn't found the bottom of the net until right now. 6:03.
6:03 remaining in this one. Edison 61-37. This is Sage Media Solutions bringing you Edison action as they're up against Richmond Hill. A game Richmond Hill, but the full court press has been a bit too much.
Once they went full court press, this game took another turn, and it hasn't turned back, if you will. It's actually took a turn for the worse as this lead starting to bloom on the Lions.
After that quick timeout, we are getting back to game action. Laidlaw to inbound. Gets it over to Savla. Back to Laidlaw. Up ahead to Warrell. Savla to Palacio. Now the point guard has it in the middle of the floor. Good job. Ortiz rejects the screen. Drives right. Good defense by Soda. Dangerous pass and another. Richmond Hill turnover. Sometimes you got to keep it simple on offense if you're Richmond Hill. Accept the screen. Go left. Swing. Swing. Don't do too much. Soda with the screen. DJ, spin move to the Baja, lays it up, and then.
Watch him work, Ray.
Oh, yeah.
He's real patient in his work, but he gets it done at a high level.
Downhill so casually.
Oh, my goodness.
Steal by Soda. Drops it off. Almost a turnover. Ureri looking to pull it. He wears 30 for a reason. Mahala, pump fake, takes, hangs. No. Ortiz walking it up. Accepts the screen this time. Drops it off. Warrer, a little pick and roll. Take, kick out. Lay low. 3. Oh. Ureri pushing. Ahead. DJ.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
At the summit and get it out of here.
Oh my goodness.
The response by Edison.
Laylo with the memory of an elephant. Meeting DJ at the rim is insane.
It's the game within the game. Over the Laylo. Palacio. Ortiz. 3. Pure.
Got it. Book it.
65-40 is our score. 4:30 remaining in regulation.
Lions needed this type of play very soon. Way sooner.
Cuts back door, blows the layup to back, puts it up again, blows another layup, rebound to Laylo. Great energy shown by Laylo in the second half. Splits the double. Warrell had it, and he loses it. Back to Ureri. DJ drives right, looks to turn the corner. He does. Lays it up with the left hand, and he misses.
Couldn't hit.
Savla pushing back the other way. Has Palacio in the wing. Decides to go to Ortiz. Ortiz stops, sets, pulls, pure.
That kid is hot right now. It's 4th triple of the half.
65-43, under 4 minutes remaining in this one. Soda in and out off the 3. Another board for Warrell. Over to Ortiz. Puts it on the floor. Swings it to Palacio.
I'm shocked Ortiz passed that.
Warrell for 3. Doesn't get the bounce. DJ looking to make things happen. Soda got anxious, wanted to shoot it, and a double dribble is called. Soda been a half step too fast for his own good.
Yeah, sometimes you got those bench legs when you're playing, coming late or, coming in at the end of those blowouts. Sometimes you haven't gotten a chance to really get warm. You know what I'm saying? So you make a little general mistake sometimes.
And with that mistake, he loses that tick. He is off the floor. On the floor now is Joshua Vera getting some minutes. Warrell, pump fake, steps through. This is adult post moves with great defense by Ureri, holding his ground. Anine walking it up. Swings it. Kirk, top of the key. No, too strong. Laid low. Over to Warrell. Tries to throw it behind the back and he is successful. Ortiz has a double team on the way. Back to Warrell. Warrell takes, kicks it out. Laid low. 3. No. Ureri with another board. Amine walking it up. Taking his time. Kirk with no hesitation. Pull-up is on the way. No. Even the misses look good. The DJ in traffic doesn't finish. Laidlow gets the board in the air. Mini battle continues.
DJ went to right his wrongs right there, but got called for that reaching.
He tried to punch it on him and was rejected. Said your card was declined, good sir.
Declined.
Savla. Warrell. Got a cut. You got to cut with purpose for. 3-pointer by Ortiz. No. Rebound, Ureri with another board. DJ walking it up. Under 2 minutes remaining in this one. Anine. Ureri. Up fake. Skip pass. Nine. 3-pointer is good.
Nine. Balling. As usual. Putting the finishing touches on this blowout win.
Ortiz takes it. Loses it. Was looking for a foul. Didn't get it. Anine pushing it back to I. Brings it back out. Smart decision. Little misdirection. Ureri. Cash.
Suta.
That form by Ureri is a good one. Worrell. Back to Laidlow. Ortiz has it. 3. No. Rebounded DJ. They're still pushing. They will not call the dogs off. Anine, defended by Laidlow. Vera thought about it. You got to shoot that, Vera. Kirk for 3. Yes.
Kurt said the mic is here. You understand? He's got my vote.
74-43. 30 seconds remaining. The drive by Worrell. Okay, Worrell.
Big fella.
I need Joshua to take a shot.
Yeah, they told Jim is waiting for Joshua to take a shot.
Come on now. Flow back outside, Vera. Anine, you pass that to your guy. You got to pass that.
Anine is all business.
All business. Time for one final shot in this one. Ortiz behind the back, guarded by Vera to Worrell. Worrell for 3. No good, and that will do it. Final score, Thomas Edison 76, Richmond Hill 45. This was a hell of an entertaining game. Don't let the score fool you. We were entertained here at Sage. I am Ray Jarvis alongside Shaq Mitchell. Shout out to the First Lady Zoe on the production. We're not going anywhere, though. We have the post-game interview with the Sage player of the game coming up, so don't go anywhere. But in the meantime, hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, hit the notification bell, and we will be right back. As promised, we are back here with the Sage player of the game. Quinn Oudkirk. How you feel about today's performance?
I feel good. A couple of games ago, I was playing slow, only had 9 points. Before I was doing good, but now I'm just getting back to it.
What were you seeing out there? In the second quarter and the rest of the game, it seemed like you just couldn't miss. Was it the defense? Were you just in a good rhythm? What did you see on the floor that got you into that rhythm?
In the first quarter, I seen we was moving lazy. So when I got in the game, I tried to pick the energy up, but the team wasn't really like, oh, my fault. The team wasn't really like moving, so I tried to get the energy up, run around the court, play defense, grab rebounds. But otherwise, we was good after that.
Okay, is that baseline pull-up your go-to? We saw a few times you spun baseline, going left, stopped, and pull up. Is that what's in the bag, or we got a little bit more of that?
We got a little bit more, but everything to pull up. I like to pull up. Hezzy pull, all that.
Okay. And then last question before we get up out of here. What are your expectations for this season? You had a hell of a game, strong performance, coming off the bench no less. What is this team's expectations as we go along in this season?
Expectations, go undefeated, probably go to the championship. For me, all of them, we trying to get to 1,000 points. So we just trying to score as much as we can. That's why Coach wants us to get to 100 every game.
All right, Quinn Oudkirk, Sage player of the game, cooking out there. Keep your eye on him during that all season. This is Sage Media Solutions. I'm Ray Jarvis. Shout out Shaq Mitchell once again, and we are out of here.
All right, thank you.